Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Jasper. I'm your tarot reader, and today we're gonna find out together what is your person next move. So we have three piles here that you can choose from. There is the Hornbeam in pile number 1 with the Aventurine. There is the giant Redwood in pile number 2 with the Petrified wood. And there is the sugar maple in pile number 3 with the red Jasper. You can take as much time as you need in order to make your choice, although I would suggest you to try and not overthink your choice and just believe that you're surrounded by spirit that are supporting you during this choice. They are bringing you to the pile which has the messages that most resonate with what they have to say to you. So just trust your intuition and go with the flow. There is a few techniques that I usually suggest. You can close your eyes and picture the person you have in mind, and then whenever you feel ready you can open up your eyes and see whichever of these piles or crystals catches your attention in the first second. Or you can even use the pendulum if you have one to make your choice and see in which direction your pendulum is going. Or you can have a look at the timestamps in the info box below and see whichever of the numbers attract you the most. And this is one of the techniques that I use especially when I'm confused, but generally I just go with the first pile as soon as I click on the video, the one that is catching my attention the most. So you can also decide to pick one pile for each different person, or you can listen to the three piles for one single person if that's what you feel drawn to do. There is absolutely no right or wrong answer, and if you feel like the reading has resonated but you would like to go even more in details, you can contact me. There is my email and the prices and instructions in order to book a private reading. I want to thank you so much for all of your support, because without you this dream of mine would never be possible. So I'm so super grateful for your comments, for your likes, for the new subscribers, welcome to my channel, and for whoever has donated in the past some decks. It has brought such a huge joy into my life, so thank you so much for that. And if you wish to keep supporting the channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a look at the wish list in the info box below, or the donation PayPal button if you feel like giving one. You're absolutely not obliged to do it, but just in case you feel generous. And yeah, I also need to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you, not the rest, which is why it's very important that you always follow your intuition, take what feels right, leave the rest, and try not to get too attached to the result of the reading. You're always gonna find in the info box below the names of every single deck that I'm using during that particular video, with all the Amazon affiliate link, which will bring you to Amazon where you can purchase those decks. And by doing it from there, you're also gonna help the channel slightly with a tiny little commission that will come eventually from Amazon, but not from you. So for you the price is absolutely the same. And so yeah, that's everything for now. I can't wait to see you at the beginning of your reading. Hello guys, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Hornbeam with the Aventurine crystal, so I'm gonna place this oracle card on the side. We're gonna have a look at it later because there is a meaning behind it that I want to share with you, but I want to start with the tarot deck first. The cards has already been shuffled, so they are ready to go. Let's see what we have. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Seven of Wands upright. For how much I like these leaves, unfortunately there's no space for them. Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Swords upright with the Page of Pentacles, and then the last one, Two of Cups list, and the Magician in reverse. Okay, let me just place this on the center, see if the light it's okay. Okay, so let's see what we have. There's definitely a lot of reverse card, but the most important ones are upright, which I'm delighted of, and there is a King and a Queen both in reverse, plus an obstacle card and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I have the feeling that this person next move has to do with changing the current situation, or at least fighting against the current. So it seems like something has happened that it wasn't planned. There has been some sudden change that has broken the flow between the two of you, possibly. Definitely some unexpected change, right? That might have put off the relationship or disconnection, might have disrupted the balance between the two of you, or created some distance, or even create difficulties for the two of you to understand each other and for communicating with each other. And it could be as well that the two of you are quite stubborn in your different ways and cannot see each other goals, and cannot perceive what the true intention is from the other person, and therefore you feel like there is a fork, okay, in your journey, because you have such different ways. The Queen of Pentacles is definitely much more practical and attached to money, especially when it's in reverse. It's a nourishing figure usually, the Queen of Pentacles, and quite materialistic, but in a good sense, because it likes to serve other people, likes to show her love through material effort and material help. So offering food, tools, materials, comfort, money. And the King of Cups, it's more about the emotional support, and the expressing love through words and through affection, through cuddling and kisses and being there. So it feels like possibly the two of you are not able to understand each other, or are, as I said, stubborn in your ways. With this Wheel of Fortune, it seems like you had to, and with the Seven of Wands as well, you have to face a particular obstacle, or you have to face a particular change that has enlightened these differences between the two of you. But your person is absolutely determined to overcome the obstacles and to put as much effort as they can and use their strength in order to move past these agitated waters. So they don't mind. They have enough stamina going on, enough energy, enough motivation and determination. So it seems like they're not worried. And I see here with this Knight of Swords as well and the Page of Pentacles, there's a strong intention for your person to come in and talk to you. This is very strong. And they're gonna come quick. They're gonna come fast towards you. And I feel that their intention is to make it work, to try. They're gonna come fast, but in a humble way, because they're gonna say to you, I'm sorry, I'm just learning, I've never done this before. And they could have been, the message that is coming here is that as well, they could be saying to you, I've never been investing my money with somebody else or in a relationship, and so I am sorry if what I've been offering to you, it sounds like fluff, because it's not material. And I'm sorry if I haven't been able to offer something more tangible than just words and my affection. I promise that I want to try, and I want to start investing slowly in this connection, whether it's with money or whether it's with their material presence or material help. It feels like this person definitely has the intention to try. They still feel like a student. They still feel like they have to learn a lot from life, but their intention is good. And with the Pentacles, you can always be reassured that the person has some is a loyal person, is somebody that is committed, is somebody that is stable and grounded, and it might work very slowly, but you can rely upon them, okay? It's the one that is going to last longer than many other suits, okay? So there is a lovely balance between wanting to come forward and speak clearly to you and show their determination to you, and on the other side, intention to work slowly and invest slowly into this connection. And it feels like they will be asking you for your patience as well. Their intention is so beautiful. Two of Cups, they want this union, they want to exchange their cups of love with you, they want that intimacy with you, and they will get closer to you. If you feel that at the moment there has been some distance or misunderstanding and different intention and different if you felt like you were in two different paths, these interlaced hugs with all the branches around, and even the energy is interlacing up from their crown chakra. It feels like this person definitely want to be with you, want to mix their energy with yours, and want to be strictly involved, closely involved into your life. The Magician in reverse is telling me that this person might lack a little bit of confidence in order to make this happen, because this is what they want. They're just doubting themselves a little, because of course they cannot manifest love from a specific person. We can manifest love in general and tell to universe that we are ready for love and feel love everywhere around us and have positive affirmation about love and making love spells. But if we try and make a love spell about one specific person, it's going to end up very badly. So this is why the Magician is in reverse. They know that they have control over their action, but they don't have control over yours. So this Magician is showing me again this humbleness from your person, that yes, will come towards you, will work as much as they can in order to overcome the obstacles, in order to overcome this distance, and come clearly to you and show their intention. And they're gonna come with the kindest and most loyal intention, but the final answer, the final word is from you. Okay, so I feel that this is what they want to manifest, but of course they cannot take it for granted, because you are the one that has to accept their intention or apologies, or you have to decide whether you are happy with their move or not. Now let me get some other cards. The Moon in reverse with the Judgment. Okay, so their next move, certain secrets, and not necessarily secrets, but certain truth that this person might have kept hidden or might have delayed to speak about them with you, are gonna come up to surface. And this person knows that your opinion matters, and this person will feel pretty shaky about sharing this with you, but they feel like it's time, because if they want to create a solid, intimate and honest union with you and committed union with you, they need to be honest with themselves and with you. So they are going to be ready to show their vulnerable side to you, even though that includes the risk of being rejected, of course, or misunderstood or judged. They are going to do it anyway. So it's beautiful, this reading, because this person is head over heels about you, and they're so ready to have a loving connection with you that they would even show their vulnerable and weak sides, and that means a lot. Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Cups upright. Okay, so the Nine of Cups all talks about fulfillment and feeling nourished and supported and feeling stable, feeling like you have enough money, you have enough internal happiness in general, you have everything you need. And with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that this person want to eventually make a bigger offer to you, but it wants some time to pass. It want to do things slowly, slower than you imagine. Okay, I want to understand the connection between these two cards. it feels like okay. It feels like this person has been used to be on their own for a long time, possibly. They are content on their own. The Nine of Cups is a card of happy singles, basically, as well as other meanings, but that's one of them. And so that's the reason why this person, yes, is gonna come and invest into this connection, but slowly. Okay, they don't want to make an impulsive move. They want to think everything through, and they want to mix your life, but at a certain rhythm. They don't want to eventually end up in a codependent situation where you cannot live without each other. They still want to maintain that independency, and they want you to be happy on your own as well. So maybe if they see that from your side, if they'll see that from your side there is a certain unhappiness when you're not with them, they will withdraw a little bit because they want you to be absolutely happy and independent. We cannot be happy all the time, of course, but they don't want to see that your only source of happiness comes from them. Eight of Cups in reverse and Two of Wands. That's beautiful. So if in the past you guys had a certain conversation where you guys end up saying maybe we should take our separate ways, this person in his next move or her next move is going to say to you that they absolutely regret what they've been saying and they do not want to leave the situation. They thought in the past that it was the best thing to do and that the situation wasn't serving you guys anymore, but now they have a total different perspective of the future and what is waiting for you guys and what hopes and opportunities are waiting out there for you. There's definitely a lot more clarity, yes, about the future, about where this connection can go, and so much more optimism. Look at the difference in the colors. So at this person next move is to tell you as well, don't worry, I got you. We don't have to go our separate ways. There's other ways for us to work with each other. Four of Pentacles. So what's very important for your person is that in order to find stability, in order to reach to that point where you guys can actually rely on each other and marry each other's soul, even if you don't want a marriage, doesn't matter, as in order to achieve that type of commitment and in order to achieve that sense of feeling at home with somebody, or in order to get to that point where you want to move in together, because this is all the home house, the stability house, the Four of Wands and the celebration card, then this person needs to make sure that none of you is too attached to the other to a point where you guys are obsessing over each other or cannot stay without each other for not even a week. There's as well an intention to let go of money, okay, attachment to money, attachment to material possession. So this person next move is to let go of that attachment. So we said before that your person might apologize for the fact that they have not invested financially in this connection just yet, and that they're gonna start doing it slowly, right? So their next move is possibly to let go of this attachment and invest money into your next home, okay, and just let go of that control issue or that fear, that anxiety that they have regarding money, and they're gonna start letting it flow, believing that once they let it flow, the universe is gonna flow money back at them, and that they do not have to be scared about not having a secure base, because they do. Especially if that base has been built between the two of you. And then we have Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords upright, the Two of Swords and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so Your person could be afraid that eventually when you come to that point where you're so satisfied on any level, then there's not going to be any wish to chase anymore, and that is going to be the end of the joy or the end of the love in general. And so it's like they're not really expert in long-term relationships, so they don't know how they're going to react eventually in the future. Especially, they don't know if you're going to have some indecision and maybe feel attracted towards some other guy, other dude, or other girl, or whoever person that is coming your way and luring you into their world with beautiful compliments and, you know, flirting with you. So this person definitely in his next move want to make sure that your guys are going to create such a strong stability between the two of you that all of these insecurity are going to go into the bin. Of course, it's everybody's ideal not having those insecurities, not suffering from jealousy, not suffering from fear that love at some point will fade away. Those are steps that every relationship has to go through, I suppose. And it doesn't mean that the relationship is going to end. It just means that the relationship is simply going to change and shift form and turn into something else that is equally beautiful. We have the King of Pentacles, that's beautiful, and the Five of Cups. So this person next move then is to create such a strong sense of self and such a strong morals as well, where loyalty is at the core of it. So they know that they won't have any decision to go towards other people, okay? And they want to feel strong and committed to you and loyal, and they don't want to have any distraction. They don't want to feel sad for that singlehood that they might have lost, okay? That still belongs to the past. They want to be feeling proud of this, of themselves and what they have reached with you. Two of Swords and the Tower in reverse. It feels like they want to get to a point where all of his indecision are going to be swept away, okay? Because they are creating new foundations, and those insecurity belongs to the past, to the version of themselves that belongs to the past, and it is being disrupted with this Tower in reverse. Okay, then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is upright, and the Nine of Swords, which is in reverse. And it's telling me this person's next move is to begin a new chapter where they are totally invested in you, and they have all of these insecurities and fears and internal blockages and overthinking healed, okay? So they might have had those fears at the beginning before committed to you. That's why you might have had a shaky beginning, because this person might have not known whether they were ready for commitment, but that's what they want, and they definitely want to heal through their traumas, through past hurtful ends as well. So that's a beautiful combination, because they want to feel satisfied on how things went in the past as well. They want to feel like it is okay if a previous relationship ended in pain. They are okay with it now. They made peace with it, okay? There's such sense of security here, and self-confidence and sense of maturity as well. So such a beautiful message. Now let me have a look at your oracle cards. So we have past, present, and future. So your person into their next move, they want to understand the past that you guys had with each other. They want to work on their present in order to achieve a specific future. So they are involving all of these phases together into the same boat. They want to consider them all because they really care about you. They want to create something important with you teaching. So that's beautiful. That means that they are learning from the lessons that life has brought to them from the past into the present, and that they are learning them to have a better future as well. So that is telling me that your person is definitely self-aware. It's an intelligent person. It has pure intentions with you, and it wants to grow as a soul. It wants to grow with you. Then we have feminine energy. So this person is learning how to embrace his own feminine energy, which is the one of receiving as well, and creating beauty around them, and going slow. So it feels like, oh, as well, it's embracing the feminine energy that you're bringing into his or her life, okay? Which is balancing them and bringing them into this calm state where they're okay doing things slowly. It really feels like they're learning, they're appreciating the slowness of life. They're appreciating not being the impulsive teenager that they used to be. Then we have nothing is yet set in stone, and that's what came with the magician in reverse. They know, well, first of all, they know that if you guys have had an argument or some issues, they know that that's not really the end. Whatever harsh words has been flying up between the two of you, or you've been throwing at each other, they know that that's not really the end. They know that there are opportunities for you to heal the connection. So that's what they believe, and that's what they are working towards. Immutable moon. So they know that anything can change. And as well, though, they know that they cannot take you for granted, because they can make as many dreams and wishes they want for the future, but they know that in the end it's you having to give the last word. So they are also showing again this humbleness of giving to you the last word. And that's how they are embracing their feminine energy as well, because they know that there is so much they can do, and in the end you have the power. A win-win outcome is forecast, so they are being very, very optimistic with this full moon in Libra, which is all about the relationship, and it's all about creating harmony within this relationship. I just want to remove that glare there. Then we have don't let your past hold you back with the South Node, and it's exactly what we saw before. They want to feel content with whatever happened in the past without having to feel regrets or dragging it into the present life. So that's beautiful, because it means that they are coming into this new journey with you healed, okay, from the past. First quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurities. We've just been talking about insecurities before, just here with this Nine of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So that's their next move. They want to walk through their insecurities and don't let them control them anymore. Last quarter moon in Aquarius reflects on your priorities, and I feel that now they understood the priority is not money anymore. The priority is love, and we saw because of those that Four of Pentacles in reverse, they want to let go of that attachment to money or a materialistic possession, and then step into your power with the first quarter moon in Aries. So they're definitely finding a balance between making action and then waiting, okay, step back, which is lovely, because it means that they're definitely not passive, but they're not aggressive either, okay. Let me see if there's any other card. Oh yes, I wanted to read you the Hornbeam card. Is the one that you chose. Let me just get the booklet. So Hornbeam, what page is that? 41. So it says, I'm one of the forest's strongest trees. I can help you to withstand the pressures and strains of life so that you grow from the experience and become more secure and confident. Oh, that's really nice, because we've just been talking about this person wanting to embrace their past life lessons and bring them into the future, and we've been speaking about this person wanting to overcome their insecurities and therefore becoming more confident. So this person is definitely, the next move is to take the strength from this hornbeam, the energy of this tree. Another message, it says, this is a good time for you to work on new ideas, especially ones relating to personal projects, and to cultivate your creative talents. This will lead to fresh opportunities, and your renewed enthusiasm will rekindle your passion for life. And we saw that before with the 2 wands. This person is definitely focused towards the future and towards the new opportunities that are out there for you guys. And as well, we said with the Page of Pentacles, this person had new ideas of traveling through the waters of this relationship in a more efficient way, and with new ideas. And we'll be seeing multiple times that this person definitely doesn't want to give up on the way you end up things, and want to reassure you that there's other ways. And if he had thought in the past that you should move away, take different paths, we've seen how this person actually has changed their mind and is definitely understanding that there's other opportunities, there's other solutions for you guys. So this is all about the hornbeam energy as well, of having new rekindle passion and new ideas. And yes, so that's all I have for you guys. Let me know if it has resonated with you. I'd love to respond to each one of your comments as soon as I can and be in touch with you. So feel free to speak to me there. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And don't hesitate to contact me if you ever desire a private reading as well. I might not be able actually to do it during the holiday season, so for about 10 days around Christmas, but then I'll definitely be back on track from January. And yes, that's everything. Thank you so much for listening up until now. I'm so deeply grateful for your presence in my life and for all of your support, and can't wait to see you again in the next video. Bye bye, guys. Hello guys, welcome to your reading if you have chosen the giant redwood with the petrified wood. So I'm gonna place this oracle card on a side. We're gonna have a look at it later on. We're gonna start with the tarot deck. I'm gonna place the name of this deck in the info box down below. The cards have already been shuffled, so they're ready to go. We have the 7 of Cups upright, clarified by the Hierophant. I'm afraid I have to move these beautiful leaves because there wouldn't be any space for how much I love them. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Star. The 8 of Wands upright, clarified by the Universe in reverse. And the 8 of Swords, clarified by the Sun. Okay, so let's see what is your person's next move going to be. With these 7 of Cups clarified by the Hierophant, I have a pretty good feeling that your person is going to enter that dreamy state where they are going to try and manifest this connection, this union with you, or at least even if you are already together, they're trying to manifest entering into the next level of commitment. And the Hierophant is a marriage card as well, apart from committed union, and it's a card about spirituality as well. Feels like your person definitely want to get into a phase where they're definitely more open to the idea of a committed union. They might want to propose as well. Okay, these two cards together really talks about dreaming of how they're going to propose to you. Okay, this is one of the strongest interpretation of these two cards put together, and it's like they are trying to imagine the different ways in which they could propose to you. And even if you're not close enough to that phase, or if you did exclude the idea of marriage in your connection, this is still talking about a moment where you guys know that you are serious and that you're committed to each other, that you are invested into each other's life, that you've been interlacing both of your lives, and possibly have to start thinking about investing into a common communal project, investing into a home, investing into family. So your person very soon is going to enter this dreamy phase, alright? Two Pentacles in reverse and the Star in reverse are actually telling me that this dream sounds a little bit unreachable to them. Okay, so they're going to wonder whether that dream is a bit too far away from them, if it is too unrealistic. So with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they're going to weigh the pros and cons, and they are trying as well to move away from a certain indecision. Okay, they're trying to understand if that dream that they have, it's really coming from their inner side, if it's coming from themselves, or if it's coming from an external conditionment. Because everybody's been growing up with this Disney type of mentality where we're all looking for the prince to come on a white horse and is just gonna swept us away and get us married, and they will live happy forever after. So it's starting to happen, this awakening, where we realize that maybe that's not really what we wanted after all. And so it feels like this person is going to put their feet on the ground, as in it's going to feel much grounded, and it's going to analyze their dreamy phase and their intention to commit, and just wonder, wait a minute, is this what I truly want? Because if I make a decision like this, I need to make sure that it's coming from me and not from the external world. Also, I need to make sure whether this is a realistic option or whether I'm just living in my own fantasy. With this Eight of Wands and the Universe in reverse, you can definitely expect a lot of communication from your person. And if you're living far away, you can definitely expect that your person is going to move towards you or travel towards you, even just temporarily. Although it seems like they're going to flip your world upside down for a minute. With this Universe in reverse, it's like they are closing a cycle and possibly opening a new one. The Universe in reverse definitely talks about some types of ending, alright, but I don't want you to feel too alarmed. So let's have a look. Eight of Swords and the Sun in reverse. This person is definitely going to realize that certain limiting thoughts were trapping them, and they're going to realize that they were part of the external conditionment again, rather than a real concrete reason to be scared. Okay, so they're gonna start realizing, oh, they're gonna feel trapped. And so there's two options. It could be that your person in the next phase is gonna feel like they are trapped, as in they will wish to reach this dream of them, but they feel like they don't have enough resources, or they feel like it's an unreachable dream, as I said before. Maybe they feel like they financially they're not stable enough, or they feel like they are out of your league. So there's a lot of limited thoughts here. They are keeping their joy away. They are making them feel a little down and depressed, but also they're taking away their masculine energy. They're taking away their bright light. So all the reason that should make them feel proud of themselves are swept away by all of these limiting thoughts. Okay, so it could be that in the next phase, I understand what's going to happen here. For, of course, this is a general reading, so don't get too hung up on this, but it feels like your person is going to come down from the clouds in which they were floating with all these beautiful dreams about commitment and realize, wait a minute, maybe I don't have enough money for this, and maybe it's an unreachable dream, as I said. Okay, so they're it starts from moving to a dreamy phase to a more realistic phase, and eventually going all the way down to a phase where they don't think that anything is possible anymore, and they feel like they will never reach love, or they will never be in a relationship, or they will never be with you, or they're not a good partner, and so they're gonna enter in that depressive phase. Okay, just because they started attacking the dreams. That will happen when you get out of that beautiful frequency, when you start doubting your own dreams. It's definitely good to understand whether they comes from you or whether they comes from an external conditionment, and that's what they are going to still look insane, but then eventually it turns into an insane type of behavior because they're gonna start doubting way too much about themselves, which might bring to a sad dialogue here, where they are gonna possibly create this revolution and turn your world upside down because of their negative mind. Okay, so let me get more cards now and see what might happen next. The Chariot, yeah, they're stopping the progress, at least temporarily. And the Priestess, because they feel that that's what their intuition is telling them, although I doubt that that's their intuition, because really what's happening is that they're listening to their fear, they're listening to their logic, to their mind, rather than listening to their heart. Okay, but that's what they believe. They just think like, oh, the best thing to do here is to slow the progress, or even to stop it entirely, because that's what my intuition is saying. 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups. So they are going to feel absolutely broken and by this decision, because that's not what they wanted. That's the 10 of Cups is what they've been envisioning all the time with you. They want to create happiness with you. They want to create a beautiful family. They want to feel emotionally fulfilled. They want to have project with you. They want to move in with you. Create together the life that you've always envisioned. So they want you in their own life. And this stopping or slowing down the progress is definitely making them super heavy, is making their heart feeling heavy. Queen of Wands, yeah, and Ace of Swords in reverse. So there is definitely going to be a little bit of a lack of clarity. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is a pride, so it's telling me that your person definitely admires you a lot and puts you on a pedestal and admire so many aspects of you, starting from being creative, being independent, being joyful, full of energy, being close to nature, being an artistic person in general, an entrepreneur. They love all of this, but with this Ace of Swords, it's like they are lacking the mental clarity, as in not understanding how rare it is to meet people like you and to create connection this deep, or they're going to lie to themselves and lie to you. Okay, because that lack of clarity could be inside their own head, or it could be within their speech. King of Wands, they're definitely gonna remove responsibility. They're gonna change the role that they had in this connection. And Six of Cups in reverse, and they're gonna deny this soulmate connection. I'm really sorry to say this, it's just awful, and I'm sure it's gonna cause me so many people to unsubscribe. Hopefully not, because I really want to attract into my channel the people that are ready to listen to a video that is realistic and is not always cotton candy. The topics, do you say cotton candy, as in sugarcoat? That's what I wanted to say. I want to tell you honestly whatever I see in the cards. I don't want to lie to you about them, just to kind of give you a sweet, loving, happy message. I want you to trust that whatever comes from these cards is always authentic. So yeah, that's the type of people that I want to attract in these channels. So I hope you can appreciate. But at the same time, I also want you to remember that this is a general reading, therefore it may or may not resonate with all of you, as I said in the intro, so it only takes whatever feels right. And I hope that whatever messages, positive or negative, are always going to bring you some understanding and guiding you. You know, I want them to support you rather than bringing you down, so that's never my intention. Five of Pentacles in reverse and Three of Pentacles in reverse. Your person next move. It feels like, let me get another couple of cards. Justice in reverse and Six of Wands upright. Okay. It feels like your person eventually is going to realize that they were doing something wrong with this Justice in reverse. Possibly by following their ego or following the example of other people around them that are following the wrong morals, or they're just acting from a selfish base. So I feel like your person eventually is going to realize that they were being unfair towards you and making you feel totally abandoned and left out in the cold and hopeless, giving this feeling that it will never work out between the two of you. So I feel that this person eventually is going to come around, understand that they have doing something really wrong by following the wrong intuition, following the wrong indications, following the wrong crowd. Their decision were trying to protect their own ego instead of nourishing their own heart. Okay. Page of Cups. Oh, that's beautiful. So eventually they'll come and apologize, and the Emperor, and take control of the situation and take responsibility finally, and make an actual plan for the future, if you accept it, of course. With these Five of Wands, and the Fool, this person definitely come towards you and ask to forget all of the issues that you had, forget the arguments, forget the tension, forget the reasons why you got angry at each other, and is going to ask you to take a leap of faith on them. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse and the Three of Wands is upright. So your person wants to undo anything that they have done wrong. Okay, so, and they don't want to keep repeating in the same loop. If they had a bad habit before, if they were following those limiting thoughts, they want to stop that now, and they want to actually pursue a healthy future here with these Three of Wands. They want to be honest with themselves and with you. They want to feel hopeful about the future. They want to follow their own dream. They don't want to be keeping feeding their brain with those negative thoughts, because that's what happened. That's what we've seen before. This person was entirely controlled by their own fears and insecurities and limiting thoughts, okay? And eventually they were listening to the wrong crowd and making something, an unfair move towards you. Bear in mind that this could as well, all of this could have already happened to you, and you've just been guided towards this video because you needed to hear these future messages and see that your person will eventually come around and come with an apology, okay, and show their own vulnerabilities, showing their weak sides and admitting them to you, okay. They're gonna come with their open heart and tell you, I have been following my ego, I've been falling into this ego power trap, that has made me feel, has made me travel far away from my dreams. But you are what I wished in my life. You're the person I want to be with, and I want to overcome any conflicts and start from zero. Okay, so let's get a few oracle cards. I've already shuffled them. Let's see. We have anger. I feel this is more anger about towards themselves rather than towards you. And changes, the death as well, it talks about getting rid of those toxic patterns that belong to them. So as we said before, with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it talks about somebody that wants to do things in a new way, okay, doesn't want to get held back by their past version of themselves, wants a change, want to a transformation, okay, a metamorphosis of their own soul. So they want to get rid of anything that is toxic and that is not serving them. All of those limiting beliefs and thoughts, they want to get rid of them and embrace new changes here, embrace new opportunities. They are angry. They're angry at what they've done. They're angry at themselves for what they've done, and I feel that they are justifying. They're going to justify their behaviors, and it could be that people as well around them has been angry at them for the choices that they were going to make, or that they are angry to all of those external conditionment that they've used to listen to since they were a child. And this could be as well embracing your own anger, because you have all the right to be angry at a person that is making you feel completely abandoned and left out in the cold, after making you believe that you were going to be together forever, or after opening up their heart to you and then eventually leaving you in the middle of nowhere with no hopes. So that's accepting your anger as well. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, they absolutely want to face their shadow side and then finally work it through and let it go. So at least it's a really healthy attitude, rather than somebody that does not want to look at that side and just want to pretend that it's not even there. But in order to let go, you need to face it, and this person knows it. Balance spirituality and practicality with this full moon in Pisces. So it's beautiful because the Pisces as well, it's about hopes and dreams, and if it's a full moon, there's like high emotions associated to those dreams. So this person really wants to swim into those dreamy waters and embrace that idea that they had at the very beginning of what they want to manifest with you. They don't want to swim away from it anymore. Of course, they need to be grounded as well and dream in small steps, or at least divide their big dream in small little steps so that they can do something tangible every day to achieve it. Because what the mistake that they might have done is like dreaming so far away from the reality, that they eventually push themselves down to the ground and said to themselves, this is not achievable, this is not realistic, and eventually they just turn into a very pessimistic person. And that's because they were overwhelmed by that big dream and they did not separate it in small little achievable goals. Then we have believing the impossible blue moon. So they don't want to stop dreaming. They don't want to have those limiting thoughts, as I said. They want to embrace all the opportunities in their life. Anything is possible, okay? And new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. Again, we have change. It's a lovely confirm. So they want to think differently. Be proud of yourself. It's a new version of themselves that doesn't have all of that low self-esteem and low confidence, and that is killing their dreams. No, this time they're proud of themselves from who they are, and they know their worth. So that's so beautiful. Beautiful. So that was all the problem from the very beginning, a lack of self-esteem and believing that their dream was absolutely unachievable, that you were out of their league, and that's why they withdrawn. Lots of people do this, sabotaging their own relationship, even especially when it feels the greatest, because they feel like it's too beautiful to be true and they start doubting it, okay? We have the giant redwood, which I'm going to read from the booklet. There it is. I just need to find the page. Stay there with me. Redwood 73. So the giant redwood Deva message. I am renowned for my stateliness and my awe-inspiring size. I am majestic and I can teach you how to attain your potential too, so that you're able to create your own power in the world and express your true self. So it's a tree that is sharing their energy to empower others and to help them achieving their maximum potential. Another message is, do not underestimate yourself, either in terms of your natural abilities or your unique personality. You have so much to offer to the world that there is no need to feel inadequate or to lack self-confidence. Let me show you the way. So it's beautiful. It's just another confirm that your person definitely is in the awakening process into the in this next move. He will, in the next few days, weeks, months, this person will awaken to their full potential of themselves, and they will get rid of all of those conditionments that are making them think less of themselves because they don't deserve it, and this relationship gets really affected by that. So that's absolutely beautiful. I think that's everything for today. I hope you achieved some clarity over this and that you felt uplifted by this, and let me know in the comments below if it has resonated. I'd love to answer to each one of you as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And I'm always here if you need a private reading. I might just be away for about 10 days around Christmas, but then I'll be back, so feel free to book a private reading and I'll just set it for the first week of January. I'll definitely be here. And yeah, let me know as well if there's any other topic that you'd like me to face. You can write it down in the comments below. You can participate to the community polls that I share from time to time. And yeah, I just want to thank you for listening up until now and choosing me as your tarot reader. It was such a pleasure. Can't wait to see you again in the next video. Bye bye guys, big hugs. Hi guys, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the sugar maple with the red Jasper, I'm going to place this oracle card on the side. We're going to start straight away with the tarot card. You can find the title of this deck in the info box below if you're interested to get one. The cards have already been shuffled, so they're ready to go. I hope you're doing well, by the way. Page of Swords in reverse with the 9 of Wands upright. Let's see what else we have. The Page of Wands in reverse, so 2 pages in reverse. The Ace of Wands, the Bride, the Empress, the King of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles upright. So let's put them a little straighter. So what is your person next move? Page of Swords and 9 of Wands. So it seems like in the next phase of this connection, your person next move is going to withdraw. Okay, is not going to communicate their true thoughts here. It's going to chicken out basically. They have a message ready to be delivered to you, a very clear conversation that you need to hear, and they're just going to withdraw or postpone it. Okay, because they are afraid to get wounded again. They're afraid to awaken certain wounds from the past, because this is the warrior, the wounded warrior card. Okay, somebody that has been already hurt by the past multiple times and is trying to defend themselves. Do you see all of these? All of these wands around them are there as a barrier. Okay, your person has a barrier over the heart, and that's why they might not deliver a certain message that comes from their heart, or they might do it but in a very cold and harsh way. Okay, they might send you a message in a very detached way without very much empathy towards you. So I'm sorry that the reading starts in this way, but as I said in pile number 2, I never like to sugarcoat my readings, so I just want to be fully honest with whatever I'm seeing here. And of course it's up to you to understand if this is a message that is resonating with you, if it's really talking about your life or not, because being a general reading, it may or may not resonate with all of you, of course. So just take that in mind, and let's see. It's always nice to hear anyway the nasty parts as well, because if they're there for you to hear, there is a reason, and it's for you to feel guided, spiritually guided into this connection, so that you know better what to do, and you know how to handle it better. You understand what's going on the other side much better. So let's get back to it. Page of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So I definitely feel that this person, it is looking for a new beginning with you, to rekindle the passion between the two of you if you have lost it, and it is really attracted towards you. The Ace of Wands is clearly a phallic symbol here, and it speaks about a spring as well, a new project, and starting something fresh. You know, it's that energy of waking up the old earth after it has been freezing for months, after it has been covered up by the snow. So there is a message of hope here, and desire to create, desire to grow. And with this Page of Wands in reverse, though, they're still going to repress that desire. At least they're not going to express it with their words, or they're not gonna be fully direct. Okay, if they're gonna tell you, it's in a very indirect way, and I feel that is because this person does not want to be rejected. Okay, because it might have been rejected in the past a lot, so their ego is definitely being hurt. Okay, Empress is telling me how much this person is admiring you and consider you very beautiful and attractive, and this person is loving your kind energy and your power, your independence, the fact that you can create whatever you want, whatever you touch, it turns green. So you can transform food into a meal, some fabric into clothes, infertile soil into a veggie patch. Okay, it's like you can create whatever you want, and they absolutely love the energy of you, and you're so generous and caring and giving as well, and so feminine. You and you're so motherly as well, and so they see so many lovely things in you, and they definitely put you on a pedestal. They recognize your power. But with this King of Swords, it's like they are not recognizing their own power, and they're not expressing clearly all of this admiration towards you. Okay, because the King of Swords, the sword suits in general, is the suits of communication, and if it's in reverse, it means that there is unclear communication or fake communication or harsh communication, depends. But we've seen from here that there is a lot of repression, so it could be that this person is, it seems like it has a hard time expressing how much they like you and how much they're obsessed over you. It's like they cannot think of anything else. With these Lovers in reverse and the Six of Pentacles, is like they are hiding that their true wish is to have a loving connection with you. They are denying themselves this possibility to be in a twin flame connection, and all they're doing in the present moment is to have an equal give and take with you, have a balance, like an equal connection that is more friendly. That's what I'm seeing here. They might give you gifts here and there, they might do favors to you here and there, but it's never really clear why they're doing it. It's never really clear if it's for a friendly reason or for something more, because they're not daring to be direct with you. Oh, it's just driving me insane. Girls, if it's driving me insane, I can't imagine you. And sorry if I said girls, I actually didn't mean that. This is a no gender specific reading, so you could be anybody. I actually saw that there's a 10% of you that are men, which it seems like quite a lot. Considering. So Death in reverse. And what's that? Sorry, can't read upside down. The Hanged Man, yeah, that, and the Hangman. So this person is definitely denying the change, as well as not embracing the change, is not admitting that they need to change, that if they want to see a progress in this connection, if they want to stop being suspended in the air, and if they want to see some movement, they need to change. But they're kind of, yeah, denying themselves of that change, and they just think that by sitting there and reflecting over the situation, they're gonna solve everything. It's like they hope that telepathically they'll be able to send you these messages, but no, they need to do the work, and they are resisting towards that. Three of Cups in reverse and the Five of Swords upright. Okay, so their next move, there is some internal conflict regarding a lack of balance here. So it could be that there is a third party situation. Okay, it could be that they are interested to you and to somebody else as well. If this sounds totally new, then it's probably not true. As in, don't let a complete stranger on YouTube telling you that the person you're interested is in love with somebody else, or is, attracted to somebody else as well. Don't do that. As in, because for how much I trust theirs, and I'm sure that you trust theirs too, there's just certain things, especially if it's a general reading, that you cannot rely upon unless it already clicks something in you. If it really resonates with you, if it's something that you've been thinking about it for a long time. But always take it with a pinch of salt. Don't go to your person and be like, I knew it, there's somebody else because my tarot reader told me. Just please don't. But yeah, it seems like there is some internal conflict here. And you know what? This Three of Cups as well talks about friendships. So their internal conflicts could be about, will I ruin this friendship connection with this person if I open myself up? So that's a complete different interpretation, I understand, but that's just tarot. They hide so many meanings within the cards, and you just need to know how to interpret them based on the context. Then we have Strength. Of course, I don't know your specific context because I'm just speaking to myself here. So you guys will need to interpret it based on your own situation. Strength of Pride and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this person next move is to eventually gather a little bit of strength and imagine, at least imagine, I don't mean like doing it really, but at least imagine to make a move towards you and to plan it a little bit. Okay, I'm saying that because it is not upright. If it was upright, I will be telling you, yes, this person is absolutely embracing their passion for you and is coming strong towards you with a passionate gesture and is sweeping you off your feet. But it might not be as rushed or as impulsive or as passionate. But definitely this person is gathering some strength in order to make a move towards you. We have the Ten of Pentacles, that's lovely, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. It seems like your person, yes, is trying to gather strength, but the reason why they don't have it is because deeply within themselves they're sabotaging this idea of stability, of family, of commitment. Okay, because I was really happy when I saw the Ten of Pentacles, but then clarified by the Seven of Swords, not so happy, because the Seven of Swords is definitely somebody that is running away and that is feeling like a thief, is feeling like he's doing something wrong, is not taking the responsibility, is sneaking away at night. So your person, it feels like it has a lot of blocks still, and is still not ready or mature in order to manifest full-blown relationship here. You know, they're spending a lot of time by themselves, not making any action, having, you know, facing their internal conflicts, feeling scared or shy or wounded. So it doesn't feel like they are ready. They do have those feelings, and they do admire you so much, but it's like so hard for them to embrace that change that they need to make within themselves. Let me see what else. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, so that's a good news, because it means that eventually they'll feel like sick and tired to be spending their time reflecting without making action. Seven of Pentacles. Yes, the Seven of Pentacles is the card of impatience or patience, depends on the context. It's somebody that is looking at all the effort and time that they have invested up until now and say, why am I not seeing the fruits of my labor just yet? Where is it? I've been working so hard. When should I stop it here? When will I start thinking that this is actually going to bring to anything good? Like, they're just impatient to see results, basically. So they're starting awakening to the fact that just thinking of you and dreaming of you at night and whatever else is not enough to attract you in their life. That they have to come out of that shell, come out of their nest and making some action. Six of Swords and the horned one, which is the devil. Oh, that's good. It means moving on from toxic patterns that are not serving them anymore, toxic habits as well, whether it is binging on food, binging on TV, alcohol or drug abuse, or any other type of addiction. They know that it's not good. So it could be that in this hermit mode, they eventually start to become a little bit or they will become a little bit toxic, and they start realizing, wait a minute, this is not good for me anymore. I'm not manifesting anything in the phase. So Temperance, they will want a healthier beginning. They will start working towards it. And look, Queen of Cups, that they will start making space for you and for true love, and they will start embracing their own emotions and being able to talk about them. Oh my goodness, Ace of Cups. they want to manifest this new love, this new chapter, this relationship. So that's what they're going to work towards it. Okay, definitely it felt like they were not ready at the beginning, but this is where they're going to go. Okay, so your person's next move in the next few days, weeks, or months is definitely about this transformation that at first you're going to feel resistance towards, but then eventually they realize that they are being toxic with themselves, and that is not going anywhere. Their attitude is not bringing them to the fruit of their labor. It's not serving them. So they're starting shading away all of that sides of themselves that are not good for them. Queen of Swords. So it feels like they're finally having this mental clarity where they're finally embracing the idea of love and the idea of starting something new with you. There's as well two queens, so this could be finding a balance between two people that are interested in that. And I know this again is the same idea that I told you before. There could be a third party situation, but it feels like both of them are equally powerful and equally intelligent and mature emotionally. So it feels like this person eventually will create some balance and will make a decision who to be with, all decide to, be with both of them and having a balanced relationship and healthy relationship. So like a polyamorous relationship, for example. And then we have Four of Cups and the Three of Swords. Okay, so your person is definitely going to work through some self-esteem issues and through some past heartbreak, and that could be the reason why this person has been holding back so long before feeling ready for a relationship. Okay, they must have felt like they were not good enough, that they were not lucky enough, they were not attractive enough, and they might have been hurt in the past from people that has rejected them, or even by their parents, giving them the wrong beliefs. So that's good because it means your person is gonna start, as I said, shedding all of those toxic patterns, which includes as well toxic thoughts directed at them. So let's have a look at the oracle cards now. Integration, duality, and the duality, it's in there as well. Two queens, and then the third party situation as we saw before. Integration and duality is very interesting, isn't it? Because it means that this person want to, first of all, it could be about embracing his own dark and bright sides of their own soul, like the Tao symbol, embracing the good and the bad. But as well, it could be like learning how to integrate their own needs with your needs, but as well integrate two people here. I might not resonate with all of you, of course, but it feels like this person wants to find some balance and embracing that duality. It could be as well that this person will decide, well, one person is going to be my loving partner and the other one is going to be my wise friend. I cannot tell you exactly what will happen, but it seems like this person will definitely find some balance and it will integrate those concepts. New day, this person is definitely going to embrace a new chapter. As I said, the Ace, it's all about new beginnings and new fresh new clean slate, as you say. So this person will definitely embrace that change that needs to happen. Be bold and make the first move. Oh, hell yeah. Cardinal Moon. So we saw before that there was definitely a lot of lack of action and just imagining and being in their head and wondering what they were going to say to you but not really doing it. So that's great to see, because eventually they'll grow that strength to make a move towards you. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. So they don't want to work too harsh either. They don't want to, um, you know, cover you with messages or calls and being overly excited. They want to be pretty balanced here. With the temperance as well is a loving, healthy energy of somebody that is patient and that is just going with the flow, and that is not hyper, is pretty calm. And then you're very close to achieving your goal. So you know that hyper energy that you usually have when you know that you are achieving your dreams. This person is feeling pretty calm and relaxed and balanced, and is embracing the natural rhythm of this connection. Just trying to remove the glare there. So yeah, this person does not want to rush things for sure, but wants to make a bold move. That's what I'm seeing. Reveal what needs to be seen. This person is going to finally, with this Scorpio. The Scorpio is a very mysterious sign, very deep, that embrace that dark shadow side of themselves. So they are going to share that with you. They're going to be honest with you. They're going to be telling you why they've been so resistant to make a move before, why it took so long. They're going to show you their true reasons. Then we have leave the past behind. Let's go to moon in Capricorn. And we saw it. This person wants to shed the past version of themselves and entering into a new phase. It's a new person. And unleash your kindest self with the first quarter moon in Capricorn, which is beautiful because it makes me feel like this person has pure intention towards you, does not want to be a player, doesn't want to mess around with you. If there's anybody else involved, this person will do anything to make it bearable, to make it ethical, moral, and acceptable for anybody. Okay, we have sugar maple. I'll have to read this from the booklet. Let me just find the page. Sugar maple. I wonder if it's under S or M. There we go. 52. So the message of the sugar maple is, although my leaves are green in spring, they have changed color dramatically by the time they drop in autumn. I can show you how to introduce similar versatility into your own life to make you stand out as a unique individual. Another message is, are you getting stuck in a rut in some area of your life? If so, do your best to become more versatile and flexible in your ideas and attitudes. Learn to embrace change wholeheartedly, even if you do not know what it will lead to. I love when I have no idea of what the message is going to be of this card, and then it just ends up being closing the reading in such a beautiful way and making so much sense with the other messages that came out. This person is embracing change, is embracing their unique sides, is finding their true version of themselves, shedding the old and toxic ones, and embracing their vulnerability as well. And so beautiful. I think that's it. There's no other cards that have been prepared for you. Let me know, guys, if this has resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you and have a conversation with you in the comments down below. I'll answer to each one of you as soon as I can, so don't hesitate in contact me as well if you need any information, if you'd like to book a private reading. I'm always here, although I might be gone for 10 days back in Italy during Christmas, but you can still book your reading, and I'll be here for the first week of January for sure. And let me know as well if you are interested in other topics. You can write down whatever you want me to face in the next videos, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And yes, any window is open regarding donations or having I look at the wish list if you want to send a gift, but there's not pressure about that at all. You're not obliged to do it. Even just your presence here, it means so much. So thank you for making my dream possible and for supporting me along this journey. And I can't wait to see you again in the next video. If I don't, have a happy Christmas and see you soon. Bye bye guys, big hugs.